Good morning, everyone. This is Ashwita from Junior MEC Pro Satya Bhavan. So, yesterday we were taken to our industrial trip to Andhra Jyothi newspaper, which is situated in outskirts of Kundur. So, firstly, we went inside, and the climate was very good, and the staff were so friendly, and we were toured by the HR of the branch, Mr. Sarath Kumar sir. So he told us whole paper mill, and he explained us how the paper was produced and how raw materials, and he told everything and the main review of the paper, and he clarified most of our doubts on paper making. So startingly he showed us the raw paper roll, which was most important thing for a paper making. So after that he took us to near the printing machine, and we got to know what they will do in that machine and the printing process, most on packing of the paper. Later, he took us to the departments. There are several departments like advertising department, circulation department, production department, technical department, electrical department, which are very useful for the paper making. Startingly, advertising department, which is the most important thing for paper making. Because the main income of a paper is comes from the advertisements. So advertising department is the most important department. Later on, we came to the circulation department. Circulation departments which sets the paper and circulate the paper all over the Guntur district. And then production. Production is none other than printing, packing, everything. And later on, we got to know electric department. After advertisement department, electric department is the most important department in the paper making process, as the paper production will be on midnight, and so if a problem crops up immediately, they need technicians. The electric department is the most important thing in this, so or else the paper printing will be delayed, and that day newspaper will be delayed, and so many members will get problems. So electric department is a second most thing in the paper making process. We met the accountant and we met the staff who are working in the paper mill, and they explained us very clearly about the paper making process. And there are 4 holidays for paper making. These 4 holidays are known as press holidays, which are on Dasara, Sankranti, Diwali, and Vinayaka Chaturthi. On that, and they don't print paper on these 4 days, only these 4 days. And later we met the staff, we met the workers who are the main role for printing the paper and packing. So later we went to the printing machine. Printing machine there they told that how the making of the means the process of the printing of the paper. So they explained us where they'll keep the rolls and the process of the paper goes up and the printing and the inkjet. They told about the inkjets, which are nothing but ink buckets, which are used for printing of the paper. 4 main colors. They are blue, magenta, cyan, and black. These 4 are the major colors for the printing of the paper. So these are will be produced in the form of ink jets. These are known as ink jets, which they pour into the printing paper, and they'll set the percentage of the ink of the particular color, which was used for the printing of the paper. Later on, they showed how the machine cuts the paper and the folding machine. Later on, it goes on a conveyor belt near the packing area. Present here, they're having packing machine, which is from M&M Technologies, which is helpful in packing of the machine. 4 years ago, there is no packing machine. Only 20 to 25 members of the labor use worked near the packing of the paper. But now the machine and the 2 other people are useful for packing of the paper. And later on, they took us. I told right, they took us near the department and they showed how the printing of the paper. There is a mock sheet which is very helpful, which is the most important for the printing of the paper. They show the editing room, and they told us the process of the printing of the paper. They told about the reporters, and they collect the information of the news and they give it to the sub editor, and the sub editor minimize and collect the important points of that, and then he gives to the editor, and that editor designs the paper, and then the editor prints the paper in a mock sheet. Mock sheet is none other than an iron sheet, and it was printed in 4 different colors, the main colors, and it was inserted in the machine, in the printing machine. That is the major thing. From that, the paper get print. This is the main process of the printing of the paper. And now I thank you, masterminds. This is a very kind information for us. I really love this industrial trip. I hope we'll learn more and more in the future. And thanks for taking us to this trip. And a special thanks to Andhra Jyothi. Thanks for giving permission to see your mill. It was very nice, and the staff are very friendly, especially Mr. Sarath Kumar sir, the HR of that mill. He is very friendly and he explained all our doubts. Either it's silly or important, he explained everything. And thank you so much for this. I'm so glad that I'm here. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Pooja studying Junior MEC Pro in Mastermind Satya Bhavan campus. As a part of our academic curriculum, we were taken to the Andhra Jyothi newspaper printing press in Guntur. There, the HR of the Mr. Sharath gave us a tour of the mill. First, he showed us the printing machines, then he showed us the connecting packaging machines. He also showed the material used for the printing. He explained everything about how the printing is done. Then, he told us the major source for the newspaper industries are advertisements. Then he took us to the office. There he explained how the editing work is done. He told us about the various departments of the mill, like circulation department, technical department, advertisement department, electrical department. And I got to know about the chain between the newspaper mill and the consumer. First, the mill distributes the newspaper to the sales representative. The sales representative distributes the newspaper to the local agents. The local agent distributes the newspaper to the newspaper boys. And finally, the news boy delivers the newspaper to the consumer. And the main motive of the newspaper industries is to deliver the newspaper to the consumer on time. And finally, I thank the management of the masterminds for providing this opportunity. I also thank the management of the Andhra Jyothi for giving this opportunity. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Neev Bandari, and yesterday from Masterminds we went to an educational trip to Andhra Jyothi Paper Mill, which is situated in outskirts of Guntur. It is a paper mill company which distributes newspapers to several cities and towns in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Its headquarters is situated in Hyderabad. So after visiting the mill, the management told us about how they get the news, how they print the news, and first the reporter gets the news and submits it to the sub-editor. The sub-editor then investigates and edits the news and sends it to the further investigation to the headquarters. After the news is verified, then they send to the newspaper mill to print it. After printing, they send to every village and district to distribute it. There is an agent who distributes it in every village and town situated in their own districts. First, the paper rolls are produced in Austria and Russia. Then they are exported to Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. From there, transported to the mill. From one paper roll, minimum 23,000 to 24,000 newspapers are printed and then they are distributed. So from the educational trip, we got to know about how the newspaper business is run and what were the conflicts they have. Their major revenue is from the ads. One paper is made between 12 to 13 rupees and sold it to 6 to 7 rupees. From this educational trip, we got to know about how the newspaper business is run, what are their problems, and what is their major revenue. In future, you can also open the same business. Thank you, masterminds and the management who took us to this educational trip, and from this we have gained the knowledge. Thank you.